On this episode of SME Queens, our industry is hospitality and catering.
Greetings, my wonderful people, and welcome to SME Queens, a show all about small and medium-sized enterprises owned by women. Yes, This show will educate you on hints and tips and give you advice on becoming an entrepreneur. Showing on Reflows TV, and sponsored by Reflows brand, the best in sanitary pads, baby diapers, and washing powder. And may I take this opportunity to thank our media partner, the Femme Fatale Studios. I'd like to introduce to you a great woman that I have here, great sister queen. She's a CEO, she's an entrepreneur, she's a mother, she's a family lady. And she is the proud CEO of Berikisu Bakes and Bar. Let me welcome you, my sister queen. Lovely to have you here on the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing so well, and I'm so grateful to be here today with you to share my life experiences with you.
Oh,
so it's a privilege for me to be here.
And it's a privilege to have you. And I know all those young girls who are watching, they're tuning in because they're going to learn so much from you today. So it's great to have you on the show. So let's jump right in. Tell us a little bit about your childhood. I know you're the only girl in the family, so what was that like? Share.
Growing up as the only girl, it's been amazing. It was very amazing because it took a long while before my mom gave birth to our second born. So I had so much time to enjoy my childhood, and my parents were very keen about how I lived my life. So I would say it was very smooth and it was very lovely.
Wow, that's a great experience because, you know, they say your childhood really shapes your adult life. Exactly. So it's great to know you had that experience. But, you know, unfortunately, not everybody gets to have a childhood like that. And not true?
That's very true.
Yes, I. So moving on from that, what was your education like? How did your parents, you know, instill learning and development and all that something there?
Growing up, my educational background was very smooth because my dad was very keen about which school I went to.
Okay.
Yes. At a point when I began to flop in class, he would say, hey, you need to switch schools. And there is no two ways about it.
Yes.
There is nothing I can do. He will switch it.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. So that was how keen he was about my education, especially being the only girl. He wanted me to achieve so much and more.
Wow. And you really have done that.
Yes.
You know, so that's a testament to him and to you.
Yeah,
so it's really good that he inspired the learning and the development in you from an early age. But, you know, unfortunately, not everybody can tell that story. What do you think about that, sister?
That's very so unfortunate. And I really wish everybody would have that opportunity like I did.
Yes.
So it could shape their lives.
Yes, definitely. Because it's a privilege, you know. And do you feel quite lucky that you had that sort of, you know, experience from your father?
I wouldn't say quite lucky. I was extremely lucky. And I'm very grateful to them.
It sounds like your childhood was full of fun, full of inspiration. You know, your father really being active and proactive with your education. Wow, what a wonderful experience. And it's clearly shaped who you are, my sister queen.
Exactly. 100%.
You know? But I'm sure there must have been some challenges, some things that perhaps you faced that you wouldn't want your girl child, your daughter to go through, or any other, you know, young girl to experience. Can you share some of that with us?
You know, I didn't think you asked me this question, but...
Oh, it's okay, my sister. Take your time.
It hasn't been easy. I wouldn't wish for any girl child or even my daughter to lose her mother. That was the biggest challenge I've ever had in life.
Yes, sir.
So I'll say losing a mom at a point that, especially being the only girl, that at a point that you knew this is the time you need to build that strong relationship with her. I lost her when I finished with my senior high. So that alone should tell you that I lost her at the most crucial time of my life.
Yes, sir.
But I didn't think I would be here today. You know, I lost my mom, but I gained a blessing out of it. That was when I met my better half.
Oh, wow.
My husband.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think he stepped in the role as a mother, as a father, a protector, and
Yes, I.
a lover in home.
Yes. So your mother sent you someone, not in replacement of her, but someone who could be there for you
Exactly.
to hold you up because she was no longer on this your realm. But you know,
Exactly.
as spiritual beings, we know they're always with us, our loved ones.
Yeah.
But I thank you so much, my sister queen, for sharing that. So
Thank
how
you.
was your father in that time for you?
If I could tell you the truth, it's been almost 15 years. I lost my mom, and till date, my dad never got married.
Wow.
So that alone should tell you who my mom was, and finding another woman to replace my mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
My mom was very calm, yet very firm.
Yes.
Very calm, but very firm. So, yeah, I look up to her in all diverse ways.
So would you say that's what inspired you to keep going?
100%.
Always thinking about how your mother would have dealt with things, what your mother would have done,
Yeah.
and all those great qualities that she inspired in you to keep going.
Exactly.
Wow, she sounds like a phenomenal, a great, great woman. And clearly she is, because you're a testimony to her and your father.
Sure.
Yeah, that's wonderful, my sister.
Thank you.
Thank you so, so much.
Thank you too.
So let's move on a little bit about motivation. What, apart from the experience with your mother and losing your mother at such a tender young age, what motivates you to get up and keep going and doing what you do and do it so well?
I know you are trying so much to move away from my pain, but I'll come back again. That is my mom.
Mm-hmm.
She left me at my crucial time, but her demise, the void she created, is what motivates me.
Wow.
I look up to that loss, what she would have done if she was still here,
Yes.
what she did when I was young. Yes.
Wow.
I wouldn't look up to anybody except her.
Yes, I understand that.
Yes.
So how does that translate for you to the young girls out there that perhaps don't have a mother role model, or perhaps their mother is not, the type of mother that they can go to and talk to about certain things? What would you say to those young girls out there?
Yeah, I'll say to them that not all moms are mothers. Sometimes we find them in strangers. Sometimes we do find them in strangers. And after losing my mom, I've met a couple of them. So I wouldn't say it has to be your family.
Yes.
It has to be your mother. No. Somebody out there, look up to somebody out there, not just anybody, but somebody who translates into your passion.
Yes. Someone who you connect with.
Exactly.
Yes, someone who you can look to for that inspiration, someone who's going to motivate you to keep going.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to be your family.
Yeah.
It could be anybody at all. So choose wisely and look for the best out there, and then build upon your passion.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to go into the business that you've gone into? Let's touch on that.
My inspiration was from my mom again.
Yes,
because growing up, she's a type that likes to do things with her hands, create new ideas.
Yes.
I'm a Muslim, and during Eid, we all have this sharing of food, meat, and all that. But my mom chose to stand out. You come to visit us, and you have a pack of pastries, cakes, juices, something that is not so common in our setting.
Okay.
So I picked that from her.
Yes.
And then after she left, I built
on it. So
exactly.
Tell us more about your products. Now share with the wider audience exactly what you do. Tell us about all the great, products that you have right now.
The products I have now, I would say I developed interest in Sobolo when I was in the university, when I was studying marketing. And then after I studied PR, that again pushed me further. That no, I know how to relate with people. And Sobolo is something that is basically everywhere. But I don't want to be anybody, like the Sobolo I produce shouldn't be just any Sobolo.
No, you want it to have a kick, you have a little niche
Exactly.
going on.
Something that just looking at it alone would make you want it. So yeah, there's Sobolo out there, but then mine, of course, if it goes to international market, it will stand out. So that is what I am looking out to do in my life.
Wow,
Yes.
that is great. That is just so inspirational right there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing, my beautiful sister queen. So moving on from that, can you share with us, the wider audience, what challenges you as a female entrepreneur has experienced and how you overcome some of those challenges?
Yeah, as a female entrepreneur, and obviously somebody who is a startup, financial constraints, it's one of the biggest one.
Yes, sir.
Very, very important. And we all know in businesses, if you don't have the financial support, it's as good as you can't even start at all. So that has been one of the major setbacks in this business of mine. But then that didn't stop me.
Yes.
I started little by little, and yeah, here I am today,
Yes.
striving for more.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
absolutely. That's great. So can you give our audience a little bit of advice or some hints and tips on, how to overcome this obstacle of finances? Whether it's to, partner with other people, would you say? Maybe do a monthly plan? What would you say to overcome that?
Sometimes, for me, some of the challenges were like, I am a graduate from the university with a second degree. So starting this business, going to tell my husband or anybody at all that I want to sell Sobolo, I was like, you cry, what is wrong with you? So they didn't really understand what I wanted to go into.
Yes.
But regardless, a friend of mine one day called me. She's a Christian. She's called Sheila. She called me, was like, I remember your mom was good with beverages and all that. We are having a program at church. So can you please do some juices for us? At first, I was a bit skeptical, but I said, okay, that's fine. So she gave me the money to produce.
Oh, wow.
Before then, I was into catering, and then I was like, I was saving. I was like, when I finish with this savings and I open my box, I was going to study further into my catering business.
Yes.
So I sorted for her advice, and she was like, no, Bilkis, when my church people tasted your Sobolo, no, I would rather advise you go and register with the FDA.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant advice.
So she was the one who gave me that push. Actually, my money didn't reach. So she was like, Berikisu, how much do you need to top up? Yes. So that was how far she was willing to go for me. She gave me the money. And then when my husband, I picked the form and I got home and I was like, you said I shouldn't sell Sobolo. I've gone to FDA. I've picked the forms. So the following morning he was like, well, I've tried my best, but if this is your passion, then go through the CSIR and let them do the findings. If it's okay, I'll give you the push. So sometimes nobody needs to really believe in your passion. Take that step.
Yes. Yes.
All other things will fall into place.
Absolutely.
And I would like to acknowledge, today I'm here because of Rebecca Osam. I met her by chance.
Yes.
She loved what I do.
Wonderful.
She was impressed. And sometimes when I'm down, she speaks to me and she was like, hey, pick up yourself and get back.
Going. Yes, that's
So yeah,
brilliant.
sometimes you need to push and then all other things will fall in place.
I love that. So keep pushing because everything else will eventually fall into place.
Exactly.
And that's what us as sisters do for each other, right?
Exactly.
We encourage, we motivate, we empower each other because there is something within us. That's the nurturing part of us, whether it's, your real child or your sister queen or whoever.
Exactly.
And I just think it's so great that your church friend came along at the right time, at a pivotal moment for you to just go and say, you know what, I'm going to just jump in and I'm going to just try this or something there.
Yeah.
And thank God that you did, because look at what you've achieved. So a clap to you, my sister.
Thank you.
So in terms of competitors then, my sister queen, because there's lots of organizations, lots of different businesses out there doing Sobolo here, Sobolo there. And I know a lot of them don't taste as great as yours. And I'm coming for that secret ingredient. Me know you have it. So tell us a little bit about the competitors and how you deal with that.
For my side, for the Sobolo that I do, there are lots of competitors. But you know, I really don't pay attention to them in the sense that I am my competitor.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I seek to improve myself,
Wow.
not to look up to somebody. So the few people I have in my circle, I'm so fortunate they are so sincere and they tell me the truth to my face.
Yes.
So when I started, there are days that the Sobolo tastes great. There are days that it doesn't go well.
Okay.
And they tell me, no, and today is like, the ginger is a bit down, the sugar is a bit...
It needs to be consistent.
Exactly. So the people from my circle made me stand on my toes, and all the time I seek to give out the best. I'm sure one of these days you have a taste of it and you would actually testify to whatever I'm saying.
What are you talking about, my sister queen? I have tasted your Sobolo and what? That ginger mix, oh my God, me love a ginger, you know. I know the secret spice you have in it too.
I know, right?
Me love it, me love it, me love it.
Thank you so much.
No, yeah, you're welcome. But it's true though, me love it. So just going back a little bit now. So can you tell us a time during all of this that you're doing with your business where you've had a little setback or anything negative, and how did you overcome that? Because I'm sure our girls out there, our ladies are going to be, you know, wanting to ask that sort of question. Any setbacks that you've experienced?
Yeah, I have experienced one major setback. And if you don't know, it's not only the Sobolo juice that I do. I have it in a mixed form, the dry state, which comes with all the spices that is needed.
Yes.
So at a point, I had to export to the US and then Canada.
Oh.
Canada received the mix with good faith. The sale was very good. But with US, I learned they really didn't love spices. The content of the spice was a bit high for them. So that time was very serious because I had to ship a lot to them. And then now they are like, no.
Wow.
So you can imagine the money that went into that, and then they are like, no, the spices is too high. So I had to look for a link to be shipped to Canada.
Okay.
Since they want that.
Yes.
So that has been a major setback. I really lost money, but then it wasn't easy. At a point, I felt sick because all the money I had went into that. So, but then God has been good, and I picked it up from there again.
Yes, yes. So during that hard time, that setback, that financial, oh my gosh, devastation, you leaned onto your own spirituality and your, you know, your way of life and stuff like that, which is commendable. So what would you say, though, to other females out there who perhaps may experience a similar setback? What would you say?
I would say to them that these experiences, they turn out to shape us.
Yeah.
And one day, if you look back, you would even laugh at them because you wouldn't believe you were able to leave that behind.
Yes.
And then, to tell you the truth, you come out better. So we shouldn't look down on our experiences. They are unique. They shape us into who we are, a better version of us. And yeah, they are all part and parcel of the whole journey.
Yes, I absolutely love that. So don't let a setback set you back.
Exactly.
Learn from that experience, take something from it, and keep moving forward. That's what I'm really getting from you, my sister queen. Give me a high five. My darling sister, you is just amazing. I love that. You just really, your whole aura says, don't give up. Keep going. I love that about you.
Thank you.
That's just brilliant. Okay, so moving on from all of that now. So I know you're a married woman, you have children. How many children you have?
I have 3 girls.
3 girls. Wow. I have 2 girls. Girls. I know. I'm going to say girls are just the best, right?
Yeah.
We have to combine them too, but yeah, I love the girls. Yes. They're just like a little mini version
you,
of mama.
exactly.
Yeah, and there's so much you can do with the little girls then too.
Exactly.
So so you're married, you got the children, you're busy, you're a CEO, you're going here, you're going there, you got your own shop. Oh, wow. So how then do you find a good work-life balance? Because that is very important. How do you de-stress? How do you spend time with your family?
Yeah. My family understands that. My spouse understands me. There are days that I have to work overnight. Sometimes being a Muslim married woman is not so flexible for you, but fortunately, the man I have with me understands and gives me the room to improve myself.
Yes.
So he understands. There are days that we will need to switch roles. He has to play the mother role for the kids.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so the little circle I have with me, my kids understand. So it has been amazing.
Yes.
When I'm working, I have that peace to deliver the best.
Yes.
And then when I'm off work, I make sure that I have the best time with my family as well.
That's
so
great.
It has been amazing. Balancing work with family has been great.
Yeah, and that is really, really important. And again, I guess you're very fortunate for it to be able to work like that, so you can have that work-life balance. But some females out there, they don't have that support network. They perhaps don't have that understanding partner or husband. So what can we say to them? They want to do their business. They've got the ideas. They got the passion. What would you say, especially, to your community of Muslim ladies? What would you say?
Yeah. I will use myself as an example again, because when I was starting this business, he really didn't buy into it.
Yes.
But being consistent with whatever that you are doing, at a point you will have no choice but to understand your passion. So don't give up simply because your spouse or those around you don't support you. You need to keep pushing. And like I said, all other things will fall in place. When you have, you pray and then you are dedicated with whatever you are doing, I'm sure things will fall in place. It takes time, but you will get there.
Yes, I love that. So just to, go on a little bit from that, because we want to really inspire those young girls who've got the ideas, they're passionate about what they want to do. So let's just give them some, words of encouragement, inspire them to go out there and do them thing.
What I would say as a woman, sometimes you got lots of things you are doing at the same time. For me, I didn't mention this. At a point, I had to sell shito.
Oh, okay.
Yes, at a point, I had to sell granite paste. So if you look within you, you can be trying lots of things, but there's one particular thing that no, this thing is part and parcel of you. So you have to look deep down, know what you are connected to, and then improve upon them. Don't give up upon that, because as a woman, that is what shapes you.
Yes.
That is what gives you that power. Because today, I'm fulfilled in a way because when my husband is not there, I know I can fully take that responsibility of my kids.
Yeah.
So that alone should give you that motivation that if you have that passion, don't slack.
Wow.
Build upon it, and one day you will smile at yourself.
Wow, that is just absolutely brilliant. I love that. So we're saying also to the young ladies, a woman out there that's listening, have the ability to diversify as well. Because you've gone from Sobolo to Shito and other beverages and things like that, which is amazing. So they need to know that, sometimes it's not just always going to be maybe that one thing that they thought it might be. So have the ability to do other things as well. That's just great. And keep going, which is what you've always said from the offset. So moving on from that, who would you say, obviously apart from the legacy of your mom, who motivates you and who do you look up to, as your own mentor? Who keeps you, going?
Okay. I've always had this woman I look up to because she is into non-alcoholic beverages, cocktails, and other stuff. Her name is Kate Johnson.
Okay.
She's a British co-founder of Highball Cocktails.
Okay.
I think you should research on her.
Yes. Okay.
She's very good at what she does, and she produces ready to take in beverages that, if you want to cut down on alcohol, is the best for you. And now we are all keen about our health.
Yes.
So I'm sure sometimes you need to tone down a bit on the alcoholic beverages. So
True.
that is what I wish to do. Initially, I had only her, but then again, I have another person that I look up to so much. Is Rebecca Awesome. She's the CEO for Reflows Ghana. Meeting her has been amazing. It has been a blessing to me. And I look up to her life experiences and use it as an experience for myself as well. So she has been amazing, and sharing her experience with me at a point, moving in and out of business, it hasn't been easy for her as well. Sometimes you see these big people and you're like, all has been rosy, but when you listen to them,
Their story, yes, sir.
It's not easy. So she is also another person I look up to.
Absolutely. And so many of us do, because that is my CEO as well. Yeah. And, you know, she's just 100% on inspiring us females in particular. And, you know, you're right. She's amazing in all that she does. And, you know, I'm so grateful as well, like you are, to have her in my life in this part of the journey. So it's wonderful. So let's cut to a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hello guys, welcome to Bilkis Bakes and Bar. Here we deal in assorted drinks, pastries, food, decor, everything events. So here is your number one stop when it comes to everything events. We are into Sobolo, we are into yogurts, we are into Burkina. We're doing a whole lot, and our quality is top notch. So trust us for the best and we will deliver for you. Here at Bilkis Bakes and Bar, we do in various varieties of Sobolo. So we have it in already made drink like this. Guess what? This comes in sugar, this without sugar. So anyhow you want it, those who are diabetic can go without the sugar, and those who want the sweetened one also can go with the one with sugar. Aside from that, when you come here, look at this beauty. This is our premium Sobolo mix. Yes, you heard me right. This comes in all the unique spices that is needed to prepare it. Yours is to boil it for 5 minutes or add hot water for 10 minutes. Sieve and add any sweetener of choice. Voila, it's so easy. So we have made everything stress-free. So yeah, with this container, you get 5 liters of juice out of this. This is actual value for money, and it's going for just 60 Ghana cedis. This one is fala. And then again, we have some that comes in the tea. So those in the offices, this is for you. Just have your hot water, dip it inside, you are done. Add your sweetener and that's it. So here, as you can see, we have various varieties of pastries that we deal in. Here we have chin-chin, we have cookies, we have biscuits, we have coated peanuts, we have jam rolls, and a whole lot more. What are you waiting for? So here at Bilkis Bakes and Bar, we do in a whole lot of local drinks and then fruit juices. We have our ginger pine drink, which also comes in 350 ml. We have Burkina, which comes with coconuts. And this one, the taste is just amazing. We have our strawberry yogurts, and then we have our vanilla yogurts. So apart from these, we have other local beverages that we do, like Asana, Lamujin, Samia, and a whole lot more. We are here to serve you very well. Trust Bilkis Bakes and Bar for all types of events, and then call us on 0240 595 702 or 0551 183 701. Reach us on all social media handles on Bilkis Bakes and Bar. For all types of events, we are here to serve you better. For bulk and retail purchases, we are here for you. Value for money is absolutely assured. So with us, you can trust us with all your events. Hey, I'm here to give you 5 things not to do if you are into the catering and hospitality businesses. 1, do not overvalue your company. 2, Do not underestimate your competitors. 3, do not overprice your products. 4, do not overlook consumer preferences. And 5, do not ignore their complaints. So now, I'm here to give you 5 major things to do if you are into the hospitality and catering businesses. 1, prioritize your consumer preferences. 2, top-notch branding and delivery. 3, consumer relations. 4, time consciousness. And 5, work on the feedbacks and reviews of your consumers.
Welcome back, my darlings, to SME Queens. And of course, I have my beautiful guest here from the CEO of Bilkis Bakes and Bar. So let's jump right in, my sister queen. Tell us, how do you give back to the community? How do you, inspire the other female entrepreneurs? What do you do? I know you've got some good stuff that you're going to share with us.
As a startup, I am still struggling, but then I still give back to society. In my hood, I train some women in catering and then local bar as well. So, yeah. Sometimes I do not even charge at all. So that is the best I can do for now. I train them to become the best version of themselves in whatever that they are set up to do, especially in my field of business.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. So you offer these young females training, so underground practical training skills?
Exactly.
Wow, I love that, my sister queen. That is just absolutely brilliant. So just let's go a little bit deeper into that. So when they attend, is it like a workshop or a day course? What exactly do they learn?
It's a whole workshop. You don't just come for a day. Sometimes it takes like a month for you to be able to grasp whatever that I'm set out to teach you. So yeah, it's a whole process. It's something that when you are done with, you can start your own business as well. So it is not a day thing.
Wow, that's absolutely brilliant. So you go through things like, I don't know, marketing and advertising.
Yeah,
and
we shape you into that, and then the craft itself into baking, so that at the long run, when you are done, you can also start your business and be earning some money on the side as well.
That is absolutely brilliant, and that is so needed. And I hope you got a little bit of theory work about customer service, because that is
very important.
Yes, learning how to,
communicate
serve
with people. And
yes, absolutely. And the customer retention as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant stuff. I love that. Give me another high five, my darling. That's wonderful. So, in all of that then, how important is networking and different strategies to build up your brand then?
Sometimes when you meet people, you don't always have to wait for them to buy from you. Sometimes giving it to them to try, to taste alone puts your brand out there. So let's say there's a program there and you are like, oh, let me come and set up for free for you.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
You have to lose to be able to gain. So you give back and then you receive. So it has been amazing working with Globe Productions. When they have an event at the conference center, at a point I'm like, oh, let me come and set up.
Yes.
Just for people to see me and then have a feel of what I do.
Absolutely.
And it has been great. It has been amazing. I've met a couple of great people from that experience. So sometimes it's not about you selling. Sometimes you have to give for free.
Yes.
Sometimes.
And you're right. And that's very, very important because, you need to get your brand awareness.
Yes.
You need to get known. And sometimes, as you say, you need to do something for free, but you're going to get that back.
Exactly.
And I think that's one of the things that, young entrepreneurs really need to understand, right?
They need to.
Yeah,
I
love that. But I love the whole training piece, and that really must be inspirational for young people. And to see that it can be done, because look at you, look at your story, So that's just great. I love that. I love that. Okay, so let's kind of jump into my time machine and go back to when you was a young girl, if you may. So what sort of advice, what would you say to your younger self about, business and entrepreneurship and, different experiences? What would you say to you?
I would have loved to have started earlier. I would have loved to have started earlier if I had known better, because it has been amazing. If I had started earlier, obviously I wouldn't be here. Maybe I would have been
further along. Okay.
Exactly. I would have been, because sometimes you wait on your passion and it's like that. It's like time waits for no man. You start early, you start to gain early. So since you have the passion and then don't wait for anybody, start, and then again, all other things will fall in place.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will advise my younger self or any younger lady out there that start right, start early, don't wait upon anybody.
Yes, I like that.
So far as you are honest in whatever that you are doing, make sure you deliver the best. That is the only thing that will make you stand out, because obviously, since you have had a taste of my Sobolo, obviously, so you know that is a top notch.
Yes.
So that alone should be an advice to anybody out there. Whatever you set out to do, don't look at what people will say. So far as whatever you are doing, you know and believe that that is what you want to do. Don't wait for anybody.
Yes, then that's some really, really good advice, I feel, Just jump on it. Take that leap of faith, as they would say, because if you don't know, if you don't try, you'll never know. And I don't like this thing about failure. It's not about failure, it's a learning curve. In all experiences, whether they're good, bad, negative.
It's been sad, but today I look back and I laugh at it, because last 2 years or so, there was this, I don't know if you know about this Adam festival. There are traditional festivals that they've been having yearly.
Yes.
I had the opportunity to go and packing everything. At the point, my car can't even take the load, so I had to put some in Trotsky for them to...
Oh my gosh.
It wasn't easy. Could you believe I went with tons of things to sell and I brought all of them back to Accra?
Oh my goodness. What happened?
The patronage was low. And sometimes when you're going into something, you need to know the people that you're going to sell to and what they want.
Okay.
I should think they were more into the alcoholic beverages
than non-alcoholic. Okay.
And it wasn't easy. I brought everything back to Accra.
Oh my gosh, that must have been quite
my
something.
Dad saw me and my dad was in tears.
Yes, I
was
like, understand.
What happened?
Yeah.
That alone should have put me down.
Yes, but it didn't.
But some way, somehow, I picked myself up and here I am today.
Because you're an eagle, my sister queen. You rise. No matter what, you keep rising and keep soaring. But that is a good point that you should mention that, especially to the young ladies out there, entrepreneurs, because do your research,
Yeah, very important.
Do your research. It's very important.
Very. If I had known earlier, because at a point, somebody even asked me, your Sobolo is something inside. Yes, I was so naive. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yes.
And somebody was like, the person wants to know whether there's an alcoholic percentage. And I'm like, come on, this is FDA approved.
Yes.
There is nothing like that in it. So if you want something like that, I'm not selling that.
Yes. Go to the next stall, not true.
Exactly. So that is how it is. It has not been easy. Look, you see the big wings, the big names out there, you think it has been rosy. Most of them had to go through a whole lot.
Absolutely, my sister queen.
Yes.
But they say, nothing worthwhile doing is going to come easy anyway.
Exactly.
And there's going to be challenges, but it's how you rise above it. So, okay, let's get into all of those females out there, the womanists, all of those that's got ideas and they're thinking about doing their own business, whether it's in the hospitality industry, whether it's in beauty, whatever it may be, fashion or whatever. So they've tuned in, they've listened to you, they're feeling inspired, they're feeling motivated. What can we say to those young girls out there? What should they be doing right now?
What I would like to tell them is that every woman is unique. Whatever that you are set up to do, please do it. Because one day you look back and you will be so happy because we all carry unique passions within us. Build upon them, please and please again. As women as we are the pivots of our families. So building yourself alone is something that even the men, I am telling you, even the men will not look down on you because they know what you carry and what you are able to achieve for yourself. Yeah. Men who see women that are doing so well for themselves, they tag you in a certain way that, hey, if I joke with you, you would lose, because there is this phrase that comes like, if you snooze, you lose.
Oh yeah.
So please don't slack. Look at me today where I am. Losing a mom hasn't been easy, but yeah, God has been faithful and I didn't lose track of whatever that I was setting out to do. And hey, don't lose up on your education. If you have the chance to go to the university, to go to the senior high, please do. And work on your passion as well, because that is what makes you a woman.
Excellent. I love that. Love, love, love that. Okay, that's just brilliant. And there's not much I can add to that, to be honest. But what I will say to all the young ladies out there that's tuned in to SME Queens, you tuned in today for a reason. You've been given so much information, some hints, some tips. Don't snooze, or you may lose, right?
Exactly.
Stay passionate about what you believe in. Yes, my sister queen. Hold my hand and let's tell these girls. Let's empower them.
Exactly.
Yes,
Very
to
important.
go far. Be motivated. Be inspired. The world is your oyster. You can do it. Even if you have had hardships and challenges and you've lost your loved ones, you know?
That is what shapes you.
Exactly. Find it in you, draw it up, and go for it. Because this is our time. We can do this. And not true, my sister queen.
Exactly, 100%.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank
You
you
have been a great, great guest. I myself have learned so much today. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on SME Queens.
Thank you so much.
You,
it has been a privilege
Oh, you are so
having
welcome.
me as well. Thank you so much. God bless you.
And you, my sister. Is there anyone you would like to thank this afternoon?
Yes, please. Besides God Almighty, of course, I'm so grateful for how far I've come. And then again to my dad, my sweet, lovely dad. God bless you. I'm so grateful for having me as a daughter.
Wow.
To my uncle, Richmond Dugan. I'm so grateful for all the love you have shared with me from childhood till date. I'm so grateful. To my better half, I love you so much.
Oh.
And God bless you. To my siblings, to Sheila, to Taiba, to Lahiru, to everybody. I can't mention everybody. God bless you all for all the support and the love you've shown me. And I seriously won't slack on this. I will make you proud. Thank you.
Wow, that is beautiful. And you've already made them proud. So, you've got that covered. So thank you all for watching. So I would just like to say, don't forget to tune in to the next episode of SME Queens. You don't want to miss this, Oh, God. Me tell you, sir, we're going to have another great, great guest. We're going to have hints and tips and advice and real life experiences that can motivate you and inspire you to follow your dreams and your passion and do what you need to do in this year world as the new up-and-coming CEO or entrepreneur. Yes, Who told you? Reflow's Womanist. And on that note, I would just like to say thank you to our media partner, the Femme Fatale Studios, brought to you by Reflow's brand, the best in sanitary towels, baby diapers, washing powder. Go out there and make your purchases. We got you. You know why? You deserve the best. Ubuntu, I am because we are.